Yeah, it's yours truly, Slang You, and we back at it again. Lab Chronicles. This is about episode, what, 11?
12.
12? It's 12? Damn.
Nope.
12. We're going far. We're almost there. How much more? About 88 till 100? And then we consider ourselves accomplished. Big up everybody that's tuning in. It's the Lab Chronicles. Like I said again, we back to put in work. Peace to Red Alert. Got my co-host, co-brethren beside me. Talk to them.
DJ Finning out the building. We're done with the AKAs, you know what I'm saying?
You putting them on strike for now?
Yeah.
So police don't look for you, don't need no more AKAs.
Yeah.
Well, we here, man. We put the next installment and, well, I shouldn't say as usual because this ain't always gonna happen. But we are lucky and blessed enough to have not one, but two guests in the building. This episode is going to be a little different. This is the first time we're going to be interviewing two artists / producers that are in a different genre other than hip-hop and R&B. So this week, you might hear me say a whole lot of things in patois. Just look up the translation. Google it. That me have to tell you. So, big up the man in the building. We have from the notorious Don Dem squad. One of the baddest man in the city. I like to say these two guys are part of the, I would like to say the golden age of dancehall in Toronto anyway, because we've had some dark, bad years. And it's actually sounding better these years. But we have BobDaBuilda in the building. Wagwan, my brethren.
Manners and respect.
If you hear that, then you know what it is already. Alongside of BobDaBuilda, we have DJ Redlinkz in the building. What, my brethren?
Yeah, man, you done know me there a long time, you see.
So you know what it is already. We're gonna ask a few questions, do a couple segments. But before we do that, we ask everybody, what were you listening to on your way here?
You know, because Drake is a very powerful person. So Drake tweeted YG and Tiger saying, yo, I've been listening to this song all day. This beat goes crazy. Mm-hmm. So we have Apple Music, so I'm going to research the song. Mm-hmm. And the song with it, my bitch gonna look.
Is that his new? Is that YG?
So YG,
I said the beat the beat goes crazy. So I said, hold on, I'm gonna check that out. But I see it before, but I never really listened to the song.
Took it in.
Because Drake tweeted and said, I'm gonna hear what go on.
The power of OVO took over the owl spirit catch you.
Yeah,
so, but did you like it? Was it good?
Yeah, but still.
Right, yeah.
But
I don't know if I've actually fully heard that tune. I've seen like clips of the video and stuff, but I haven't heard the fully tune. Redlinkz, what you listen to on the way here?
Honestly, tight. On my way here is actually a silent car ride, but
sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah,
it's
but
a deep thoughts.
It wasn't even intentional. True, I was supposed to be here for certain time, and you see what time I reached, so I was just skirting. But before that, I was listening to a mix that I'm releasing on Monday.
Dope.
So
look out for that. Do you know?
Look out for that. But it's not a mix with brand new music. It have old school music in it, and you get a little gist of the new school. So look out for that.
Do you don't have a name for it yet?
It's called Sunsplash.
Sunsplash. Look out for that. Sometimes you have to play the old school stuff, make
the
people know where.
That's something all the time.
All the time, bro. You're right. So okay. Let me just ask that. What do you guys prefer, the new or the old dancehall?
Old dancehall.
Old dancehall for sure.
Scene.
Because to be honest too, like when I had the interest of rhyming, I start practice on the old rhythm them, to be honest.
Oh, scene.
Yeah, I used to suck. Terribly. Because of that, I practice. Yeah, I practice. Yeah. I'm driving on my car with instrumental CDs.
Scene.
I'm a practice till
it was the old school rhythms.
Old school rhythms.
Only.
And a lot of these new school artists cannot manage the old school rhythms.
I can agree with that. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. So, Linkz, why do you like the old school more than the new school?
I just grew up in an age where, where dancehall is concerned, the bass line still mattered. And as I got older, that kind of deteriorated. Yeah. So when I hear certain rhythms that have that bass line in it, you just feel certain way and certain vibe. Like it's just not around no more. So when you feel it, like he said, certain new artists, they can't handle it.
Yeah. The bass is the soul.
Oh, yes.
Like the drum in the bass is the soul too.
Yeah.
Gives you the
Drum
vibes.
and bass,
It sets the
dancehall,
tone,
for
so
real.
to speak. So Bob already touched in it. So we're gonna get to how you guys started. How did you start? Where did the love for music start, and how did that?
Love for music start. My dad used to bring me to school from Spanish Town to Kingston.
See, so you weren't
See.
born in Canada.
No,
See,
born Kingston, but the mom he wanted me to be. I could be born at Spanish Town, but no, he wanted the best to bring me to the hospital in Kingston and so bring me to school every morning.
See.
So he really introduced me to dancehall, not knowing that it's him, to be honest.
Ah.
He just plays a lot of like them time I be a put on a rhythm and
Yeah.
and so,
The 80s dance song.
a major mackerel and them thing that
Yeah,
them thing them man
yeah.
up Yeah.
Oh, man.
So my father introduced me to music like that. But then growing up now, I remember one year I bought a Timbaland CD, Timbaland and Mago. That's the first album I ever bought.
Okay.
And I heard Timbaland say he's the man behind all this. By that time I was like probably 12.
Yeah.
But I'm like, shit. But like, yo, the beats are so, the beat them blood.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
It's hard.
the beats are so hard that the man, he even said a line in that intro, I said, I don't even have to rap. All I can do is talk on the track. The man so confident, what I'm thinking. And this guy's actually right.
Fire.
It's actually right. He didn't have to say shit. The whole album was,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sick.
He was on fire them times,
Yeah.
Timbaland.
Yeah.
And we were just talking, I think it was last episode we were talking about, he's
Them
responsible
sounds,
for the sounds of right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Love to
hip-hop.
Love You and them song.
Yeah.
Them
Big
song
tune.
that was on that album.
Big
Yeah.
tune, big tune. So then where did that take you into your own career as an artist? Like when did you start writing your own lyrics?
No, so I started out making beats first.
Scene. Producer
Scene,
first.
So yeah, because that's what
Okay.
I wanted to be a producer.
Scene. What were you
And-
using back then?
So them later on down in my teens, Fruity Loops came out,
Scene.
and they have guys in the scheme who know how to use it, but they never want to teach me.
No.
Yeah.
Regular
They
thing.
didn't want to
regular
teach
thing.
me, and then,
Of course, again.
but one thing, but anything I'm interested in, I'm gonna go tonight. Then like once I have the interest,
Scene.
I'm gonna do good, and I get it.
Mhm.
And it just so comes that the same guys who never want to teach me, I end up I make better beats than
Past
them and
them.
thing.
Yeah.
Fly past them, then me even have to end up I
Teach
show them
them.
one two.
Yeah.
Me even end up I show them one two, and I say, look at this, see, but through my heart clean. It don't really bother me still.
Scene.
It really bother me still, and then we start try, because I couldn't rhyme at that time. No. But I had friends that could rhyme. I won a producer competition. That's the kind of producer competition. And I had this beat, and I won. It came in the paper, but at the time they said that because of violent lyrics, I had to give it to somebody else.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you mean from all them time the Bob?
Yeah.
You're cussing your lyrics?
No, me, I wasn't the artist on the record.
Oh, it was your brethren.
My brethren.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us
You were
influence
It
the
was my
cussing.
brethren, and we just try a thing. I never even know say without win or anything.
Yeah,
But I say,
yeah.
no, I'm going to send it.
Yeah.
But-
And they won.
Yeah.
Ah. So that was kind of the start.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. That's the first, like, really, highlight me really get from making
Music in
yeah.
itself. So Linkz, were you born in Canada?
Yeah, I was born here.
Okay. And how did your love for music start?
It probably started like around, probably from a very young age, because my mom would always sing to me.
Scene.
But even in terms of getting into it as a career, as I got older, I started to really enjoy hip hop first.
Okay.
Hip hop
Okay.
was a thing for me at first, and my first album, since Bob bring up in first album, I also remember my first one. My first album was a Ludacris album.
Scene.
Is actually his debut album back for the first
Oh,
time.
that's a classic.
I really enjoyed the hell out of that CD.
Mm-hmm.
After that I bought every Ludacris album after that.
Scene.
And then that was 2000, I think, 2. So at that time I was about 11. So by 16 now, that's when I say, okay, you know what? I think I want to DJ.
Mm.
And then from there it was just history after that. I just started do basement party, like, you know. regular teenage.
The old school circuit. You had to do the start with the basement jam.
And even then, I was more focused on hip hop.
Scene.
And then I think by the time I hit 18, and I was, it was brought to my attention like, yo, because I would bring the dancehall and put them on the hip hop beats, and people really enjoyed that. And then by the time I was 18, I think it was like this was like Nalinga time, and they had Stanky Leg from the hip hop. So I put the Nalinga on Stanky Leg, and then that's when everybody started saying, no, Redlinkz bad. And I hit, man, and that was it.
It's interesting that both of you guys have a hip hop. Part of your foundation anyway is a hip hop foundation.
Yeah,
that's a big part, even with the dancehall, with the reggae, and we all know that one birthed the other. The reggae birthed the hip hop, so it's a natural mix. But do you guys think it's important to keep the hip hop in with the dancehall and vice versa? You think that mix is important?
It is, to be honest.
And why is it important to you?
No, sometimes the hip hop beats are just more grimy. To be honest, you know, and you know, like, and hip hop artists love dancehall artists too. You know, like, as he said, the mix, the mix, you like that mix.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true.
The mix is good.
It's true.
Sometimes you don't really want any straight, isn't it? You want a different flavor. The flavor, it's all about the flavor, bro. You want a different flavor.
Yeah. You have to mix it around.
Flavor,
it's true.
bro.
It's true. So Bob, now what got you to start right, or what got you to the artist side of the beyond the producing then?
All right. So the guy, my virgin at the time, named TG Tommy Gun.
Ah, yes.
So, like, you know, sometimes some of my friends do things and I say, yo. Number call me your friends, but yo, dog, you're bad, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I say, yo, I'm impressed. Like, the man is to rhyme, and then the man stand up, and the man rhyme, like.
Like, you can't believe it's your friend.
Yeah. So even at the time, Olaf was living in Jamaica too at the time.
Oh, seen. Okay.
So the whole show used to pour, and then me end up come to Canada now.
Seen.
I'm link up with Kirk.
Seen.
And then Olaf come now, and at the time now. Like, the two of them, like, Olaf can sing and Olaf can do every fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's what I say. So, at the time, I see them all do it, but at the time, I still make beats at the time. And the time I'm more wicked.
Seen.
And I make beats at the time, and I see them all do it, and I say, no, man, I forgot, no, more rhyme to know. You know? And I say, yo, more rhyme, I'm more get better at this.
So, was that, so now, I might as well ask you.
Yeah.
Was that the inception of Don Dem? How did Don Dem come up?
I remember the first remix at the time. Them time they used to MC for Flatline at the time. Remember? BMF remix. See that hip hop beat. So dancehall again.
Yeah.
One of those.
And a hip hop beat.
Yeah.
But truthfully, I can't lie.
Keep on going. Police are coming. Pull up my gun.
One of the baddest dubs that ever came out of the city. That one. Yeah, definitely. That mix is one of the baddest that ever came out of the city. Oh yeah. So that was what? You're saying that's the first time?
That's the first song we really do as a group.
Serious thing?
Yeah.
I didn't
know that either.
2009, 2010.
Something like that, yeah. Something like that.
I just think like, and them time I was a fool around, to be honest.
Seriously?
It was a fool around. I'm all I've got a record for him part, and them said, we need a verse, and I said, shit. So I just put one spot I was running. And then, that's how we start. Mostly we bring the dancehall to the hip hop, beats. That's why people really grab to it, to be honest.
Yep.
That was more and more remix after that. But yeah, so them really. So when we hear Kirk and Kirk lyrical, Kirk really transform into this lyrical version still.
And we're talking about Kirk Diamond.
Because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be the weakest link. No. And one at the time I did feel like the weakest link.
And I run with left me.
One at the time I was the weakest link. I'm not afraid of that. But right now, yeah.
So so when you had that so you're saying you had the feeling that you were the one like holding the group back type thing?
No, I mean like the man them better than me.
Okay.
They're better than me.
So you were determined
I'm not ashamed to say that.
Yeah.
They're better than me, but at least
step up your game.
At least them push me, though. As I said, them push me for really.
Yeah.
And that humility made you better.
They made me better for real. Yes.
So that's enough man can't even ever admit that, dog. So that's big in itself. So Linkz, okay. So I know you as a DJ, and you were saying how you started as a DJ.
Right.
So as a DJ, and you still mix the reggae, dancehall, hip hop, and so forth. What was your bus then? And for the people who don't know what I mean, I'm saying when did he first realize that he made it to a certain level in the musical arena?
Well, I don't know. Like, it was... I don't know if like most people in music would understand, like, I guess it was a series of buses that happened that made me feel like, because there wasn't just one specific time that I said, oh yeah, this, and then I felt like, oh yeah. Like, there was plenty of like little minor things that made me say, okay, like, for instance, like in the my early 20s, when I was still doing all ages, but at that time, like, you know, you would DJ a party and you would come, you know, early or whatever. At that time, I was starting getting the privilege of coming at 1 o'clock. So these little things started to make me feel like, okay,
the late schedule, the closer of the show,
and then and then I start getting bookings alongside people who I looked up to, such as Steenie, and then these, you know, accolades also made me feel like, okay. But after a while, I guess probably you're gonna. I probably jump now because you're probably gonna end up asking me. But after a while, I felt like, you know, I wanted to do a bit more because I felt like I've done it. I didn't do a lot, but I felt like I've done enough to say, okay, you know what, I want to try something new. And then I started producing. I started making songs, and that's how the whole. Well, there's actually another story behind that, but I feel like. You know,
okay, hold on. No, you're definitely not. But so you started producing. You felt like you wanted to do more. What year was that? Firstly,
I started producing technically in 2016.
Okay. And what were you using?
Fruity Loops.
Yeah,
I was making my own beats at first, but then I realized I'm like, yeah, the whole me making beats thing isn't. It would have took me too long to like actually learn Fruity Loops. Like, you see how he started out and he learned Fruity Loops from the get. I feel like as an artist, that was the smartest thing Bob did. Realistically, to learn how to make beats first and then come in with lyrics.
I kind of agree.
So now when he's ready to jump on a beat, he could be like, no, take out the hi-hat, take out this, change up the bass a little bit. You know, because he knows.
Yeah.
So I wish. If I had known, I mean, I didn't know. I was still DJing when I was like 19. If I had known that I would have went into producing, I would have definitely sat there and took the time with Fruity Loops, because I've always had it, and I've always had Fruity Loops as a program there on my computer, but I never took the time to learn it because I was so invested in DJing and audio editing and making more remixes.
See the need.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
Okay. So now, what was your first time an artist rhymed or DJ'd on one of your rhythms?
That took it happened actually pretty fast because I was already DJing, so to have an artist or to contact an artist, I knew some of them already knew me as a DJ. Like, yeah, man, they wouldn't mind. So that part I knew wouldn't be difficult. So I kind of sat back at first and I was like, okay, what do I like exactly want to do? Because what ended up happening actually was I was trying to get a dub from, I think it was Kim Kelly. But it wasn't a Kim Kelly song. It was the Aishana song. The Aishana song that she had on Ed Sheeran's beat. The one where she's talking about Ray and daddy.
Okay. So you wanted to do a dub in that type of style.
Right. Okay. But I rewrote the lyrics. Okay. And I rewrote it because in the Aishana, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So in the Aishana song, she's talking about how she want a man to eat her pussy. Ray. And then I rewrote it where the girl would re-sing it and sing as if she want suck the man cocky. So when
wait there. You wrote the lyrics.
I wrote
with a woman's.
Yeah, I still have the lyrics in my
perspective. I'm not cut about Aisha is a man, right? Aisha.
That's right.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Fun fact
that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay.
So I knew I think I actually did bring it to Aishana first, and then Aishana said that she didn't want to sing it like that. So then that's when I said, you know what? The hell with this. I'll go contact one local and do it my own damn way. So I contact Kim Kelly, and then Kim Kelly come back to me and she said, honestly, the lyrics are bad, but I can't do it. Like, I can't sing the honestly Linkz. I want to, but I can't do it. Even my management did it. So then that's when I was like I think that message right there gave me the inspiration to say, all right, I'm really going to go in the studio now and do it. Because the fact that Kim Kelly said, yo, the lyrics are bad, like, that made me say, all right, maybe I can even write the lyrics too and
Right.
So then that's when I wrote my first song, and I gave it to this guy named Dem Dog.
Okay.
And then, like, the following week, he came into the studio and sang over the lyrics.
See. Okay.
So that's how it kind of started. It was actually Kim Kelly who really kicked me in the butt and say, yeah, try. Because if she never told me that those lyrics were bad, I would have never even thought they were bad.
See.
Realistically. Yeah.
So you're into the writing side as well, which I didn't know that.
Yes,
the
definitely.
writing the lyrics, and Bob is definitely a writer. Have you written lyrics for other people, Bob?
Yep. All the time.
These people you can talk about?
All the time. Well, me and Kirk help people all the time.
See.
Yeah, man, all the
Okay.
time help people. But maybe
So, okay, now, I think that things have changed in hip-hop in that.
And writing, you know what?
Mm.
I can't do? I can't sing something that somebody else wrote.
But you can write for
People
other
try it.
people.
Yeah, but we can't for other people.
Yeah, I actually have a
But
fact
try it.
about that too.
It
We
makes
try
sense
it,
to me,
and
though.
we feel weird.
It makes sense to me. Because you're a writer.
Because I think
you have your own
I
voice.
think they sound better. I'm saying, no, you sound better doing it than me, to be honest. Because it's people who can actually do it. Like, can actually deliver, you know?
Yeah,
Try
a
it,
certain
but-
kind of way.
But no, I can't do it.
So there's no stigma in dancehall for people to write.
No.
There's not even such thing as a ghost
Most
writer.
of these artists don't write. at
Their
all.
own self.
They don't.
Right.
They don't and they can't. Most of them
See.
can't.
So it doesn't matter who writes
They
it.
just
it's
have the
about who
voice.
says it. Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at. Like with hip hop, it's like a he
Yeah,
didn't write
yeah.
it type of thing. But dancehall, I wouldn't say they don't really care, but it's not really
It's not
I don't know.
really-
Like if an artist came on the scene and everybody found out that he has 5 ghostwriters,
Yeah.
they would all just be like,
But
Nobody
that
be
was
surprised.
like Bounty.
Yeah,
and then
Everybody
yeah, it
that
kinda
came
was-
under him was writing for him.
Yeah.
Yo,
Exactly.
when the man them get the rhythm, you know, when the man them get a rhythm, the man them run him, the man them write 2 songs, one for them and one for Killer.
Yeah.
Him just choose which one he want to use.
That's jokes.
Yeah.
like, even like
I
growing up.
wish. You know how many albums I would have?
But the thing is, the man they want Killer to sing a song.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. But it's part of the culture, right?
They want them
Yeah.
Killer to sing a song.
That makes them.
Yeah.
It also bigs them up if he does that.
They respect
That's
them.
interesting. Yeah, 'cause you can't hip hop. You can't really do it.
Yeah,
You can now, but
nowadays it's a little bit
you
easier.
just can't be known as a lyricist.
Yeah, you can't claim
exactly.
it. Yeah,
Depends on what
That's
type of
different
artist
now.
you
Now
are.
you cannot
Yeah.
say you're a
Yeah,
lyricist.
That's a
claim it,
fact.
yeah.
That is a fact. So okay. So now back to you, Bob. Now, so Don Dem is formed. First tune is a dub. Flatline is killing it, and I'm MCing all over. I want my Grammy speech, by the way, so from the beginning. From the beginning, I told these guys
you did it from start.
Yeah, man, I want my Grammy
I remember
speech.
mine.
Yeah.
But things are going in. It's the group. So how is the group dynamics working? How are you guys? Is there a plan to do it a certain way? Or are you guys Wu-Tang in the thing where it's every man is gonna do their own thing, and when it's time we'll come together, we come together.
Yeah, like me goes.
Well, yeah, you're gonna hear me on Kirk.
See.
You're gonna hear, but me personally, I didn't really like the solo idea, to be honest.
You didn't like the
No,
whole
but
idea?
I
The
don't really
solo?
Like, I never really, no, I didn't like it.
Okay.
Which
Because
is
at the time, as I said, I felt like the weakest link. So I'm like, shit, what the fuck am I gonna do by myself?
oh, okay.
To be honest, but that too even forced me to be better
Scene.
because me by myself have 3 mixtape.
Yeah.
Scene.
Kirk
And I
have
can't,
1.
I can't remember. I can't really.
Kirk have 1. Olaf have 0.
I can't really remember any like
Olaf-
dancehall
he just
groups
released
though,
it.
like trios.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
You had
I
them
can't
back in
remember
the day.
ever. Who?
Well, you had crews.
We did have like we
Like
did 2 mix
Monster.
we did 2 mixtape together. Like we do a remix tape, which just on the remix like with Tom Ford remix and Shama remix and
Scene.
yeah. So
Big
yeah.
tunes.
So them thing they know like for example, Olaf just record theme part and send come and say, yo, wanna hear the pace? Then I'm like, shit. So now you have to can keep up with that now. If you can't keep up, you get left. Like my boy said, they look like I got left off bad and bougie. But if you don't have a verse, you get left and you don't want to be left off the hot record, bro. You want
yeah. Step up or get left.
Yeah. But the thing is, I always have ideas, to be honest. I always have ideas. Like with many, my last thing. I'm at the studio, I'm like, because I have the idea for the song, but I'm like, me alone can't sing. How many girls do we get when we're ready?
Scene.
So I call everybody and say, yo, Dory come at the studio. So Dory sing the chorus for me. Kirk introduce to me. So I said, the first time I have a whole heap of ideas, but people just afraid for like, you know.
So do you feel like were you forced to become solo, or did you choose to become solo?
We kind of forced still, because sometimes we can't really. Sometimes as a group, everybody wants the amount. Everybody wants something different.
Conflict.
Everybody wants to do something different. But anytime somebody bring up something, I always try to do it.
Scene.
Like for example, one day Kirk does random say, yo, follow me to the studio, introduce to me. And that got a Juno nomination.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. The Juno nomination. How did that feel?
That was vaulted as a #1 hit. Vaulted. So at least we can say I have a #1. Just by introing a song. Alright then, man. And it's I'm just there, so like how me a lounge. I was just lounging.
It's always the one where you're just chill.
I'm just chilling
not really
on my phone in an apartment by what the college name man Steels.
Sheridan?
Steels and
Sheridan?
Jane and Steels?
Yeah.
Humber?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ras them I did have stay over this at the time. And record them people them send the rhythm from France. There's a record label called Galang. Yeah, and Kirk just say, yo, Bob, introduce me now, because I don't know if I say it front, I don't know if I say it already.
Scene.
Yeah.
And from there, Ghana Juno.
And that, it go 105.5, people call and request it, till they get, nominated.
But
Crazy.
it's like you don't want no more stream. What's the name of the tune, bro?
Loving Our Hearts, Loving Our Hearts.
The man don't like
The
check.
song is called Loving Our Hearts, yeah. 2015.
2015.
Yeah.
So talk about the experience of going to the Junos now. And being nominated, going dress up in your 3-piece, with your guitar, boots, all and thing that.
Yeah, so at the time, we meet this stylist in there, Maz. So big up Maz. I said, brother, don't forget me, brother. You guys are going to be big. Brother, don't forget me, brother. So when we reach at the Junos, we're well overdressed still, I tell you.
Serious?
Well overdressed. Like. Overdressed, but you know.
So people weren't dressed up like that?
But to be honest, and we reach at the building bare white people, and I'm like, Kirk, the song that I play? Mr. Kirk, the song I play in the building of beer,
Serious
the song
thing?
is playing, I'm like, Kirk, who win, and I just say, I win, though. Yeah, the song was playing in the event right before the whole concert and thing.
Do you remember who you guys were up against that year?
Escoliva.
Of course.
Tasha T.
Was ISIS in that year?
No. Iso's first year was this last time. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but when we say Kirk, we're talking Kirk Diamond.
Yeah, Kirk Diamond.
One of the baddest artists in the city too. Go check him out.
But yeah, that's it.
See. So Redlinkz, you win a Juno yet, my youth?
You see, that's what me I say. I look up to them man and sit beside them in an interview and next accolade. You see?
Yeah, that's the striving point, indeed. But what is your striving point? Like, what are you looking to do in music?
In terms of like DJing, because I mean, I ended up producing a whole album and it's released. It's on iTunes. It's called The Rehearsal, Redlinkz.
Serious thing.
Yeah.
When did you do that?
2018. So last year, July. So it's been out for a year.
So what is it like? What's on the album? Like, is it artists?
So half of the album is hip hop because I still felt like I wanted to try and produce a few hip hop tracks because it's still in the blood, it's still in the nature, still in the roots of where I come from in my career.
Dope.
And then the other half is fully dancehall. I feel like out of all of them, the track that did the best so far was the Tristan and Olaf track.
Which is what I was gonna talk about.
Yeah, because that one one of the tracks on the hip hop side also did very well.
Seen.
And also made it to radio. That was Fab. Me and Fab called Right Back.
Okay.
That one did very well. But in terms of when I even go out and my song's just playing and I don't even know who that DJ is. Yeah, Tristan and Olaf.
So how did that song come about? And see, the connection, you're already hearing it. Olaf is also in Don Dem. So that's a connection there. But yeah, how did that song come about?
Funny enough, because, you know, Bob was just talking about singing over our next man lyrics. So, like I said, Kim Kelly done gave me that boost to make me feel like I could write. So, that's when I came up with the whole idea, like, okay, I'm just going to write my own songs then, like, because I came from a point where it's like, all right, I'm going to write these lyrics for Aishana. Aishana turned on the lyrics. Then I was like, all right, I'm going to try to give it to the next artist. All right, she don't want to sing it. So I'm like, all right, maybe I should build my own songs. And then, immediately I did a song with Dem Dog. And that did all right. And then after that, I knew I wanted to get Tristan 5-star on a song. So I ended up messaging him. I think I like voice note him the beat that I had. And then within the week, he came to the studio and then he did the hook to that song.
And you made the rhythm too, right?
I made parts of the rhythm. I bought parts of the rhythm. I made parts of the rhythm. When he... the funny part is, though, when he came, I actually wrote out the lyrics I wanted him to sing. And then when he came and I sang the lyrics over, he was like, nah, man. Nah. And I was just like, I was sitting there like, all right, so you go in there and you feel out the rhythm and you tell me how you feel. It came out totally different from what I wrote. But I was totally fine with that. Because the last thing I want to do is try to squish an artist into something I wrote. Like, no.
Mash up the vibes.
No. I want you to go in there and feel it out yourself. And it wasn't too far off of what I wrote, which also made me feel like, okay, I was kind of going somewhere. But at the same time, too, I feel like it didn't, the lyrics I wrote didn't resonate to him because when I was writing the lyrics, I was writing it for Tristan 5-star. And I feel like that's where writing lyrics kind of gets touchy. Because if I write a lyrics and I'm writing it in my head thinking, okay, only Tristan 5-star is gonna sing it, you kind of take away from them while you're doing that. You're pushing them more into that box. So I feel like I should have wrote the lyrics more in a free mind. Like anybody can sing this.
That's an interesting way to look at it. That's interesting.
But regardless, he didn't shun the lyrics. He knew they were bad. But I think there was probably notes in there that I over exaggerated that he could do, and that's why he kind of said, let me do my own thing. And then the funny part now, because when he did that and we were done at the studio that day, the hook sat there for about 6 months before I called Olaf, because I didn't know who to put on it. Realistically, and I know you guys sitting here and we're sitting here with Bob and you guys are like, why'd you call Bob? I actually had an idea with Bob and Kim Kelly from a long time ago that I still want to do. So you stay there.
But remember, I said, dog, one dog. I don't like my dog, yo, now wait till that.
No, man, it's still there. It's still there. The rhythm is even still there. But but the thing is too, so
did you have the idea of 2 artists being on that song? Was that in your mind?
I think I don't know if that was the idea from start, but I know for a fact after Tristan and I left the studio that day, we're like, oh yeah, let's put somebody else on it. But we didn't know who. It was still a question. That's why I sat there for a couple months and I was like, who should I really... Because there's even ideas I had in mind, like I said, that I didn't want to cross over. Like I didn't want to pull out Bob and then it's, okay, who's going to go with Kim Kelly now? And
Right.
So I was like, okay. And then... I don't remember how Olaf really came into play. Oh, yes, I remember now. So, around the same time when you were in the club emceeing, they had a song together, Tristan and Olaf. The fat pussy guy, my son.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what made me say, oh, okay, they're bad together still. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, let me try to not necessarily recreate that, but kind of, sequelize it or in a way. So, yeah, and then... Honestly, when Olaf came to the studio, probably about 7 months later, he just knocked it out, like right there. I didn't even write nothing for him. He just came. I think I sent him like what Tristan had done already, and
he came ready to go.
He was ready to go. It was pretty.
Olaf, the multi-talented, can
So yo, You said something about you don't necessarily make the full rhythm. You like will buy. I know that's something that dancehall producers will do. So kind of explain that. 'Cause most of our listeners are
that can I understand. Yeah.
producers.
So when you buy a beat, you necessarily can change the bass line, change the hi-hat, change the, it's up to you. Because I feel like what a lot of artists do is they'll just buy the beat, plain Jane, and then go rap on it.
Yeah.
Like, I just felt like,
But are you buying the production credit? Are you buying it?
I'm buying it outright.
Yeah.
So I own it all. Yeah.
So the person who you're buying it from sends you the stems of the
They send me
rhythm?
the stems.
Okay.
And then they
You could do whatever you want with it from there.
correct. But I always wait, because when I buy it outright, that means it's coming off your site. So I always wait till it comes off the person's site to say,
Before
okay,
you make a move.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a different aspect of producing because most of the cats
Because it's kind of like the opposite of what we're talking about ghostwriting. It's more like ghost producing.
Oh yes, definitely.
So because I've had people actually hit me up to buy rhythms from me, but I just don't even know where to start. You know what I mean?
It's at least from my experience, I've seen that it's pretty much the same thing as, because you're like the position I put myself in. I feel like it's like you're kind of the artist too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're substance to the same things that the artists do. When they have to go buy a beat and go out there and you kind of have to do that too. So, yeah, I don't know. I never really looked at it as anything other than that. Like, I mean, when people come up and ask me like, "Oh, who made this beat?" I'll let them know. Like, it's not even a thing. Like,
Yeah.
I rather take credit for the idea and the inspiration behind it all rather than the actual instruments and things like that.
But again, there's a different or another aspect of producing because a lot of the guys we've had come in here are producers, beat makers. They're just really making the beat, with maybe the exception of like Too Rude, who writes too. But you're coming from an aspect of
Like
pretty
a
much doing the
DJ
whole
Khaled
thing.
type of thing.
Yeah,
Correct.
Khaled
I
type
was
of
gonna
thing.
say
That's
that,
what everybody looks at me and says. They're like,
gonna
okay,
say that.
you're doing the Khaled thing. I'm just like, yeah, I guess, yeah. That
So
basically
that's
sums
good
it up.
line to be
Yeah,
in.
and I don't mind.
Yeah,
That
it's a
sums
good
it
line
up
to
for
be
me.
in. So,
But
sorry, go ahead. What was you saying? Sorry.
Because yeah, a lot of people do say the whole Khaled thing, and I guess the only thing I can say that distinguishes me from Khaled is the fact that I do dancehall, and I do plan on always having an aspect on my album that have both. Like, there's a hip hop side, and even if there's two hip hop songs and it's dancehall or vice versa, both genres got to be there. Because I can't do. I feel like I couldn't produce a solid hip hop song and I can produce a solid dancehall song. So I don't want to just, if the music takes me in one direction, fine. But for now, I'm leaving it open to both.
You follow the vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
So speaking of vibes, Bob, how do you pick a rhythm that you're gonna voice?
Okay, most of the times I already have stuff written down.
Scene.
So like I'll write a song today
Right.
and I'll record it in 2022.
For real. True.
For example, the song
I
that
can't
the
do
song
your
that I have
business.
was I try to get my life together.
Mm-hmm.
I have a song named Try to Get My Life Together. I wrote that song 1 year before I recorded it because I have the idea, but I'm in search of the right beat.
Right. Right.
So you know what I'm saying?
Till it comes, you just
Yeah,
put
the
it
right
down.
beat comes along. Yeah,
Scene. That's
yeah. It
can't do
happens.
that. I can't.
Yeah, some people they're right to the beat,
Yeah.
but I always have stuff written down for a rainy day.
Because the vibe won't feel the same
Yeah,
for me.
now
So I gotta
the rhythm, I'm very picky. The rhythm, very important.
see. So we're going to take a break from life story. And we're going to do our segment, our regular segment, Top 5. Top 5, Top 5. So this week, Top 5, of course, we're going to do Top 5 dancehall / reggae artists all time. And it's a personal top. Sorry, Finn, you have to get on the rules because you're good with the rules.
There's no real rules. No, it's not. Don't take it too serious. It's just usually just top 5. Go shot for shot. Top. Are we gonna stick to dancehall or just reggae?
Dancehall and reggae, whichever one you want to pick. Your top 5
You mean
period.
like just
Of all time.
Of all
all
time.
time.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, simple as that.
All time, shot for shot. But we always start with the guests. So I see the man them thinking over here. Yeah. Don't think too long. Think long, play
And
around.
we're starting from 5?
Only
no order.
No order.
No
Order
order.
is top five.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can
That's
put in
fine.
an order if you want, but it doesn't
Okay.
have to be in
Alright.
order.
So Vibes Cartel, of course.
Okay, hold on. So Bob, we're going from you, and we're gonna go this way.
Alright, cool.
Vibes Cartel, of course.
Vibes Cartel.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your Redlinkz.
I'm gonna say a random and say Busy Signal.
Of all time.
Of all time.
Definitely of all time.
Okay.
Feel free to
Oh, yeah.
explain. By the way.
I can elaborate now.
Yeah,
or-
if you
You
want
guys
to.
feel
Okay.
free to explain.
You want to elaborate on the world boss first?
You know,
I don't even think you have
Of all
to.
time.
yeah,
He's
no
arguably the best ever.
elaboration needed.
No, this is of all time. Bro. Alright, go around and then you can explain. Then you can explain.
So, you know, this guy makes almost all of my top 5 randomly. Buju Banton.
yeah, I was gonna say him too.
Okay.
I agree. I was gonna say
Yeah,
him too.
you can't deny.
I thought you were gonna make everybody just say 5.
No,
No,
each
shot
one,
for shot.
shot for shot,
Oh, okay.
because it's gonna make
Buju,
us
yeah,
think
I
even
agree,
more.
Buju. Buju, of course.
So for
100%.
me, my growing up, this was my favorite artist all time, and it's Shabba Rankin.
Shabba is my
Yeah.
top 5 too.
I'm not going to the circus. I'm
Yeah.
not going to the field. Either the stage show or the dancehall. Those are like the first dancehall lyrics that I know by heart till this day. I don't even know lyrics I wrote, but I know that. But
Yeah, but
that's
Shabba
how-
inspired a lot of them.
Oh,
After
yeah,
him.
of course. Oh, yeah,
Everybody
of course.
wants to sound like Shabba, be like Shabba.
Grammy.
For sure.
Yeah. So I agree.
So, what you got? Who next? Yeah.
So it's a reggae too.
Yeah, I
It's
say
a dancehall or reggae. If it's a
I
dance,
say keep it dancehall because
Keep it
that's
dancehall?
too easy. If we do reggae, it could-
so the three. So Bounty Killer.
okay, one to kill.
Okay.
Bounty Killer.
Okay.
So because I thought he was gonna ask me by myself, so I was gonna say Vibes Cartel, Bounty Killer, Bojo, Shabba. But it's a reggae, so I was gonna throw in a one reggae like me. That's a Berries.
Yeah, I
If it's reggae,
Just for balance.
I say we keep it dancehall because that's gonna be too
dancehall before,
easy.
yeah,
that's gonna be
that's
too easy. If you do reggae, that's too easy. So who you got next? You said who you said? Bounty.
Bounty Killer for sure.
All right.
Yeah,
But
Bounty
if it's a Bounty from the
definitely.
episode beginning.
Bounty is one of those artists that I definitely listen to in my car at least once a day,
For sure.
because him in the 90s was just, I don't know what he did in that time, but he
Bro,
just
my
did a lot
favorite,
of
bro.
timeless stuff that all of that is
it's a
just
voice. It's a
too
voice.
powerful.
In the place talk, yeah, it's
If
presence.
Islam you two
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
you're more
Presence
than
on the
lucky.
rhythm, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Wacky and Ducky. No, sir, him bad.
Wicked.
But the next artist I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna try to refrain from saying a whole bunch of 90s artists. I love 90s dancehall, and I don't want to be, that old guy right now. So the next artist I'm gonna say is Idonia.
Yeah.
And just for the people out there listening, my list is based on lyricism.
Okay.
Not based on,
Yeah.
hype or anything like that. Based on artists who I believe delivered a substantial amount of lyrics, like
Yeah,
deep
yeah.
lyrics. And of course, Cartel is at the top of that list, so
course.
don't frighten when I don't say Cartel. It's just because, him already get the blind, good and gone.
Yeah, so it's easy. Like you said Bounty, someone has to say Beanie, so I would have to say Beanie because he's arguably still, because he's still relevant. People say
20 years later, yeah.
Cartel is probably the king of the dancehall now, but Beanie would have to be there. 1A and 1B, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna go Beanie. So Slang just came back. He said Bounty.
What number are you
He
now?
said
2.
So I have to go 2 in a row?
no.
No.
Next.
Oh,
Your
sorry.
second
So
one.
you said Bounty?
Bounty.
I said
He said Idonia. I said Beanie.
Blood Clot.
Dancehall, not reggae.
Yeah, and we changed the rules.
You changed the rules? No reggae?
Yeah.
No, no.
Oh,
That's too easy. That's too easy.
You just said reggae.
The roots is easy.
That's too easy.
Oh, you know what? You
That's
know
way too
what?
easy.
Because the ladies don't get enough respect. Lady Saw.
Oh,
Alright.
shit.
Of course,
Alright.
legendary.
Alright.
Probably
Shit.
the best lady of all time.
I'll throw a lady in my top 5.
Yeah.
Don't give away your secret. I'm on my
No,
teeth.
no, I know. I already know which lady
So
I'm
this
gonna
is the
draw.
thing, though. Like, obviously, the top 5s would overlap because you would have said Buju.
I
You
would've
would
said
have said
Buju.
exactly.
Yeah.
But you just have to keep
Because
going.
you mentioned
Okay, we
of
keep
all
going.
You just have,
time.
you just have to keep going.
Try not to
Of all time,
duplicate.
huh?
Yeah,
You
I
just
still
gotta
have
keep
a lot
going.
that I can say still.
Me, okay, so go again.
Yeah.
Dancehall
This is your
artist.
fourth. This is your fourth.
This is my 4.
And all the true legends are pretty much out of the way, unless you want to go.
Legends, but I would say Agent Sasko still.
Sasko.
Oh, that's one of my favorite.
Grammy.
Yeah.
He never sing a Fufu song yet.
And he's
Yeah.
still very relevant.
Very
Very
relevant.
relevant.
I always
serious
I,
man.
I have a different type of respect for any artist in any genre who can do a name change and stay relevant. That is
relevant.
very
That's a fact.
Very
That's a fact.
like it's not
Yeah.
easy to
2
just
Chainz.
change your name and and I'm not talking about Puff Daddy to P Diddy. That's that's still kind of just a playoff. Like this man went from assassin to Agent Sasko, like
And
that,
still work.
and still like I
And
can pull an
to me-
assassin song and I can pull an
Music is
Agent Sasko
good,
song.
And to me,
music's
him and Cartel put lyricism in dancehall on another level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
because even
two.
from Assassin days, yeah,
And then Idonia came a little later than that. But those two guys, to me, at one point in dancehall, they were chatting like MCs, like rappers.
Idonia for sure.
Yeah.
Idonia
yeah,
for sure.
Idonia.
Yeah.
Idonia will kind of came out with the lyrics around the same time I was a teenager, and I feel like high school with music kind of hits you a little different. Like everybody remembers their songs from high school when they're and bruh, Idonia was just I was like, bruh, this guy's lyrics are bad. Like he would rhyme with like 3 syllables, and I'm just like,
it's like
bruh,
some
how
Eminem
you,
shit.
like the man would be like, I'm
He
like,
took it to a next level after
yeah,
that.
like
He took it to the
okay,
next level.
no, bad.
So you number 4 now.
Number 4. So I'm only at 3 though, right?
Let's see
you
here.
did 3. 'Cause you started. Which was the lady, the female you're gonna put on your list? Might
As well drop the queen in
The
that box.
female I would put on my list for sure is Spice. For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I feel like, and like
I
I,
was
said,
gonna use that next if I
yeah,
had
I'm not
to.
like my list is like I said, it's based on lyrics, like based on artists who I've actually seen be full out creative when it came to the bars. And Spice, what at least from what I remember, because I kind of was DJing a little bit before Spice came around, and from what I remembered, she came out with the whole Fight Over Man on that rhythm, and she also had not a lot of people know this, but she had another song on that rhythm called "Grab Up Your Hood and Push Your Hand in the Air from You Never Push Your Hood There Round the Rear," and I was like, yo, this girl bad, because she's talking about man no fit fuck Batty, sorry, I know I can cuss but whatever, and it's just a different vibe to see a girl really talking about that, because usually a man would come out and say, yeah, man no fit fuck Batty pan song and and to see a female actually come, and she was bad with it, like this girl said, I do me no come out a Batty, have girl in a bed and yeah try go around the catty. I'm like, whoa, yo, she bad man, she have lyrics man.
Spice is tough.
She
Yo.
bad,
Spice is
man.
tough.
All right, so I'm gonna have to go with King Shango, Cape Town.
Oh,
King
Fireman.
Shango.
The fireman.
Yeah, Cape Town with his one word repeating verse. It works every time. The man can make a hot
Slang them out. Fin them out. Links them out.
And it's just bad.
and
It's just bad.
It works.
You want to laugh
I'm telling you, it works.
And live when it comes
That's one thing
when it
about-
comes to live performance.
It's
Bro,
tearing
Oh
it
yes,
down.
yeah.
But that's what I was gonna say.
Vibes.
One thing about dancehall, it's a vibe still.
Yeah,
It doesn't-
exactly.
You could what you're saying is important, but the vibes of what you're saying
Yep.
is more important.
And I feel like Capleton knocked that
Yeah,
out of the
absolutely.
park.
Yeah.
No question.
He
Absolutely.
literally he'll just take one something and build a whole song
Absolutely.
out.
And I used to like to sometimes I compare, like you said, I don't know the lyrics. He was doing some shit that like Eminem would be doing, like lyrically. And then when it comes to like Capleton, he's like on some Busta Rhymes performance energy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But so my number 4, I'm taking it out of the grit. So I'm gonna bring it up to the uptown a little bit and put in Mr. Shut up, Paul.
Oh, I was going to say him too.
But you have to.
Bro.
He would
But
make
you
my
have
list.
to.
He would make my list.
But
Sorry.
you know what? Okay,
I'm not sure
I'm going to be
if
honest with you.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you.
He deserve it.
Yeah.
I downloaded an Essentials. And I'm listening to Sean Paul Essentials. I'm listening to these guy's
Hits
songs.
for days.
Hits for
His
days.
hits and his features that he has. And I'm like, yo, different is still. This guy's the GOAT.
You think so?
I was saying that to myself, but I never rate him like that.
I can't go
to be
that
honest,
far.
Stats wise, you can make the argument.
Stats wise for
I
sure.
don't really rate him like that, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's making it.
I don't even really, but when I say, yo, this guy, what he's done,
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy's one of the goats. I'm sorry.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's going to be able to tour for the rest of his life on those songs. For the rest of his life, he has songs that are staple. White people know them.
Yeah.
Like Red Wine. It's that type of levels that he has tunes on.
Yeah.
Them levels. So
he's going to be one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, definitely.
Whether you like him or not.
Definitely. So
your last-
number
your last
5.
I agree with, yeah, I agree. So
John,
I was gonna say John
Oh,
Paul.
you can take you can duplicate.
I
You
was
try
gonna
not
say Jean
to.
Paul,
You
to be
can.
honest. Because I'm thinking about one of the days when it's the greatest of all them.
Any honorable mention then?
So wait, make him.
Redlinkz?
No, it's
Yeah,
Sizzla.
your
Sizzla
last
follow
one.
dance or I follow reggae.
So yeah, it's Sizzla.
No,
Sizzla's
Sizzla
dancehall
dancehall.
songs.
So Sizzla
Scene.
for sure.
Yeah.
So your
For
last
sure,
one. now.
Sizzla up there.
That's a big
I did want to kind of throw in one of the new guys just to be well rounded, but for the sake of argument and just to stick with what I was going with the whole lyrics, I'm gonna have to say Munga. Because I believe his lyrics are just as bad.
No, he's very lyrical.
Oh
He
yes,
made a comeback this year.
and it was crazy. I was
make a
actually
comeback.
surprised because I
didn't think he was gonna come back.
Never.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't think he was gonna come back either.
Yeah.
But what I see is his energy. That's
See.
what bring him back.
Yeah.
It wasn't because not to downplay the song that's hot for Munga right now, but it's nothing to say. Oh, it's not It's not a revolutionary song,
He
but
didn't tear down the place.
but his energy in that song.
Yeah.
You definitely can feel it.
Yeah.
The ladies can feel it. They're not gonna mad over no man did it.
Yeah.
And that is what brought him back.
That's actually the funny part about that particular song to me is that it's a man. He's talking as a man, but it's coming like it's a girl tune.
Exactly.
I
And,
don't know.
and I'm telling you, it's
Words.
the energy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he never said anything, crazy in the song. He just
Yeah.
said, no, as a man, I'm not going to go crazy over no
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
But the energy he brought behind that simplicity, it worked. Yeah.
So last one, I'll take one of the more young. I mean, he's not young anymore still, but I didn't think he would survive and be as big when Cartel went to jail. So
Yeah.
I'd say Popcorn.
Yeah.
Scene.
That was the young guy I would have
He's
pulled out. I'm not
gonna
gonna
go
lie.
down as one of the goats.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Popcorn is up there. Shit, this whole time you guys were talking, I didn't even think at all. To me,
Are you guys gonna do hip hop next or not?
I'm done for hip hop. Listen.
There's no.
Why am I drawing a complete blank right now? You know what? I'm gonna go back far deep in the box and pull out the man like Yellow Man.
Oh yeah.
Yellow Man
Without
Foundation.
a doubt, bro.
Yellow Man Afro did it.
Oh, he's like
That's
for
the
real.
foundation. He probably started a lot of this thing if you really break
start
it
this,
down.
bro.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
a fact. So that's the top 5 this week. It was a different top 5. And if you guys never heard of any of those artists, please to go and look them up.
The honorable mention that I would have put for my honorable mention would have been probably Baby Sham.
Oh,
yes.
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 Definitely.
He's there with Sean Paul to me.
He's
In
up
a
here,
certain-
yeah.
Not
I feel
but on
like
that
he's a little
same-
bit.
Yeah.
Baby Sham he came with I don't know, because I do a lot of looking to dancehall like when I was a kid. And what I got from him was he was like one of the first guys to kind of throw in that American thing to
Yes,
the dance.
the
Because
vibes,
a lot of his songs are well spoken English. He didn't
Yeah.
use a lot of patois in his early
Yeah.
songs. And I really like that. I
That's
really
true.
appreciated that.
That is
still.
true. Any
So
more
Baby
honorable
Sham, big up.
mentions? Anybody else?
Movado.
Of course.
Yeah, I feel like nobody really, but like I said, mine was based on
Lyrics.
hardcore lyrics, and
Yeah.
Movado, he's
Sing
more
Joe.
on the singy side, and
We didn't really do a lot of singers, and they're dancehall too to me. So like a Chris Martin to me doesn't make no bad tune. He hasn't made a bad tune
no,
ever.
him bad.
I can't do something about Christopher Martin. You know that we used to go to school with that guy.
Oh, for real?
Really? Crazy.
And we used to have to force him to sing. 'Cause Jamaicans back home, you have worship before school starts. Devotion. So we used to have to force him to go sing on devotion.
And look at him
He
now.
was shy, like shy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
was
was he
like a
as good a singer then as he is now?
No, amazing.
Wow.
But it's just that, you used to just sing people's songs and stuff
Yeah.
until you won this Rising Star competition. But wicked, I'm just gonna pull my deal. So
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I never heard that guy. Not one bad song.
Yeah, I'm bad, man.
Not one. Chronicles, of course.
Oh,
who's probably going to
reggae
end
still.
up.
That's
Chronicles,
reggae
you could almost
dancer,
put him on the
yeah.
greatest list at this point right now, but I think he will end up definitely on a lot of
Being one of the
people's
greatest
lists.
reggae.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And his crossover ability is crazy too. So, keeping in the vein of the music, I wanted to ask you guys, we were kind of talking about it earlier. What is the difference between afrobeats and dancehall to you?
If
Music,
if you think there is
a
anything,
difference. And tropical house too. I heard this other thing called, what did she call it? A beach bounce. It was an Afrobeats to him when I see that.
That
But
one's
some,
new to me.
these Americans, beach bounce.
bounce.
But anyway,
Me personally, what I hear, because African youth showed me, because he's really into Afrobeats. Kofi showed me. It's the placement of the drums. So I don't even know if I can like duplicate. Like Afrobeats is like,
Right?
Yeah.
okay.
and dancehall is more like.
Doom, doom, step, doom, doom,
You know
step.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean that's more an old school style of dancehall,
Yeah.
but it's
still the baseline.
Yeah,
right?
it's still the basic drum pattern.
Okay. I
But
kinda see what
it's
you're saying.
very similar. It's very like obviously a lot of dancehall artists still sing over Afro beats and vice versa. But that's the difference that I hear.
Scene.
I feel like as a producer, I feel like they're not too far off.
Right.
As a DJ, it's hard to explain, but there is a big difference. Like there is a big difference. You can't be in and out of. You can mix them genres back to back, but I feel like they're two different feelings. If anything,
Feeling, I hear you.
yes,
actually.
feeling. But I feel like in terms of like how it would go in a, like let's say if I'm at home just mixing, I would mix in a way where I feel like soca would go beside Afrobeats a little bit better.
More so?
I don't
Okay.
know how to really explain it because
It's the
DJing is
tempo.
hard to it's hard to kind of explain.
You know, as
what
you
I'm
say
trying to
that
say,
now,
but, yeah.
Afrobeats kind of lies in between soca and dancehall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Kinda in
saying?
the
Yeah,
middle.
like I feel like it would sit beside that more
It makes some sense.
steadily.
That makes
Yeah.
some sense. Bob, you're saying your last single was an Afrobeats.
It was an Afrobeat. But
Scene.
if I was a DJ, I would play that song in Afrobeat segment.
To
be honest.
Many we're talking
Yeah,
about.
Yeah,
Scene.
but that's the thing. Many. I feel like you can still get away with putting it in the.
Anyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
it can
In
still
anyone,
be.
yeah.
It can still like
It
how.
can play with Lebe.
That's what I was
And
just about to say.
Money
Ding-
follow you.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Exactly.
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
actually,
one
yeah,
ding
yeah.
dong with lebe.
See, that's
Yup.
amazing.
Yeah.
Right there.
And that's the thing, like just to round it all off, like what Bob was saying from early, like, you know, you catch a different vibe from a different genre when dancehall comes onto it, like, you know. So when a dancehall go rap on a hip hop beat, you just catch a different vibe. So I feel like same thing with Afrobeat, you catch a vibe, and then it just sounds so. I don't know, dancehall just kind of fits anywhere as long as you ride the rhythm proper and make it, you know.
True.
So, yeah.
Okay. So to kind of wrap it up type thing, what's the future plans for both of you? And what are you working on anything about to, you did say you're releasing a mix soon, but anything else producer wise?
Still, that's the thing. So after the album dropped, I like it was bittersweet because it made DJing get a lot more busier.
No.
So it made me go to the studio a lot less, which was bittersweet because that's not what I wanted to happen.
You wanted
Like
the
I didn't
opposite.
want the album to be resonated as, oh my God, a DJ did this, rather than, oh, check out this new producer, which is fine. I am not complaining, not at all. Like, shoot, I've been booked since July. That's great. I'm happy. But I feel like it's harder. I feel like I need more, you know, experience in that world, and it's just gonna take time because like even with all that now, it got me more busy with DJing, so it made me have less time in the studio. But I definitely have way more tracks in mind that I still want to do. Like, and you, like Bob, we were supposed to link from our last year. Like, so it's still gonna happen.
It's fate. That's why you're here today.
Exactly.
Refresh the link.
So I'm just knocking out all the DJ stuff, and then once I can free up and get that free time, I'm back in the studio for sure. Because I'm not leaving that alone. Like hell no. I love it as much as I love DJ. Serious.
Bob, what's the future?
So me, I'm always trying to outdo myself. Always trying to outwrite myself. Like after I did many, I'm like me. To be honest, like that. I spit a 24 bar verse.
24.
24 bars. No dancehall artist does that.
Nope.
My first verse is 24 bars.
Wow.
Then I'm like,
shoot, hip hop artists don't do that no more.
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna top this now. Like even when they been out part and Penny Blink said, mate, I kill more, I make the verse so long. But I'm like, you have to just respect my lyricism, bro. That's what I'm saying. You have to just respect me. I do something different. I'm not trying to be like nobody else, bro. So I'm saying.
Set a lane.
So I always try. So I'm gonna do that now. Man, I always try. Like, Finn did a video for me.
Dope video.
That song is actually the intro for my EP.
What's the name of the song, fam?
No, it's not even a song. It's just
an intro. Okay.
That's just the intro.
Okay.
But we call it you have to have lyrics.
Because
really,
it's a slogan for the man. I noticed that. It's a slogan for the man.
Yeah,
I like
you have to
that.
have lyrics. Because most of these guys, they don't.
It's a fact.
You have to have lyrics. I say, you won't survive.
Like
me, I say, them not bad like me, they're not all, them not bad like us. Because I sit down and read them and I ride like me, they're on a bus. Some artists need to check them much, or yes, them time is up. Because anything test me, them dead, or yes, them bite the dust. Because friend of mine talk about lyrics, my name I forget mention. You know, me never yet wrong. I always write like a pen pal. So I say, the style is very old, no, it no new, go collect pension. You know what I'm saying? So, I have like 5 songs, 5 solid songs still. I was trying to do 10, but then I heard Coffee's EP. And Coffee only has 5 songs. And I was so impressed.
My album only has 9. So
and I was like, Coffee's EP.
Yeah.
Coffee come in like a rapture.
Rapture is bad, man.
You know what?
Bad,
controversial?
Yeah.
As first time I heard Coffee, when she was doing the BBC freestyle with
Why? Yeah.
Your first thing I did, the very first thing I did when I heard that, I text Kirk. And I said, yo, this girl sounds like you.
I can hear that.
And he told me something where I'm not gonna say in the ear, but there's a reason.
We'll talk about that
off of the ear.
When Kirk reached the
Chronicles, for real, when I heard that, I'm like, yo, this girl sounds like Kirk Diamond.
Yeah, I can hear that.
But she's bad though, so I'm not taking nothing away from her. But yeah, as you were.
That's true.
Especially that little freestyle.
But there's a song on her album. I'm like, yo, this sound like something me and Kirk would I write. I heard something. I said, this shit sound like me and Kirk write this. I'll be honest with you. Like,
I can hear it.
I agree. So when I heard the 5 songs, I say, you know what? I'm gonna cut it down to 5.
Yeah.
Since I already have 5 started songs.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
5 or just do like 7, 8, and then cut out the 5. You know.
Yeah.
Well, like I have songs that I can record, but I'm not gonna record them yet. I don't need to. I'm so futuristic. To be honest, even if songs I have in mind right now, even recorded 10 years from now, it's still our current. The way I'm spit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So my EP is what I have coming up next.
Oh, you have any plans of when you're gonna drop it, or?
Well, summer is hot, so you have to have something hot for the summer artist.
That's a fact.
True. So I have a single with Tristan 5 Star on it. Same, so you say you record the song and you say, oh, this needs something. So I'm going to draw for Tristan. So Tristan and Dory is the only feature. I have 2 songs with Dory on the thing.
You haven't know what to say, I draw Dory out.
Yeah, because you have to give people what they never hear before.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Nobody never heard them before. Like, first of all, like, even when I spit the 24 bars, I'm going to say, oh, this hard, come on. I'm going to say to go on, girl. I'm going to take a go reel up and go and go say, oh my God, is that Dory?
That's the best feeling when you bust a youth.
That's yo, man, spit hard, my girl. I mean, if that's Dory. Did you hear my bars, bro? You hear me say? So, not alone. Yeah, because people never hear it. It's first time ever recorded.
You know what? Sorry. I should have asked this, and this is one of my staple questions for both of you, real quick. How do your names come about? Yeah.
Well, mine is pretty simple, to be honest. Growing up, before I initially said, all right, I'm gonna DJ, I always used to listen to two DJs. There was one sound in Canada. I don't even know if they play out anymore. I haven't really heard from them, but there was one sound named Redlinkz sound.
Okay.
And then there was also another CD that I really enjoyed by Linkz.
See.
And then I just boom bang the two name them, and then Redlinkz, Linkz, Redlinkz, and then I just run with that.
Okay. Bob?
Bob is the me, you know, it's just like back home, if I have a name like my real name is like Shenard, but people used to mispronounce it, call me Shenard. They just call me Shen Bob. Then
what?
Jamaicans are
different. Like if your name Ken, them call it Ken Bob. So you call me Shen Bob till the Shen drop off for just Bob. And as I used to Jamaicans don't say, oh, make rhythm, they say Billy rhythm. Okay, you know, them say, yo, you to Billy rhythm them man.
Yeah.
So BobDaBuilda come back. I'm a Bob and Billy rhythm.
Okay. That's actually bad. That's actually bad, man.
So you're not gonna make rhythm again, dog? You quit, you retire?
Yeah, I want to buy some dog.
The thing is, let me try, because I already master making beats. I wanted to master the art of rhyming.
Right.
So now that I master the art of rhyming, like, and even when I used to make beats, I used to be struggling to find artists. Remember one time I said I win, and I'm gonna laugh after me and really. But now that I've mastered the art of rhyming, I would never ever link anybody to come on my beats.
Yeah, makes sense.
I would never ever link none of these guys.
You don't have to. That's why I started. That's actually why I started. Probably why all of us started.
Right now,
that's
I'm
why
like, shit. Look at me, you know, like the guys I used to look up to. I'm like, no, hell no.
Yeah.
I can outride
What's
you
the
guys
point? What's the point?
Exactly.
So yeah, there's our next episode of the Lab Chronicles. We have to thank the man for coming through. Redlinkz, DJ Redlinkz. He's probably gonna be at the party that you're at next.
Yes,
and BobDaBuilda, so he's probably gonna be playing at BobDaBuilda at the party you're at next. So look out for the brethren them. Like I said, I feel there's, because I grew up in a time in Toronto with dancehall.
Slept on.
The artists that were coming out were not. Yeah, they weren't authentic then, or they didn't. There was something lacking. It's very watered down. Well, I mean, we had Snow.
Exactly.
Big up to Snow because he went far with it. But that was the representation at one point.
Of what we were in Canada dancehall. Yeah.
Which was not the real representation.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. So now with guys like Isos, with Exco, with Don Dem, Builder, Kurt Diamond, these guys, Tristan 5-Star, there's a different energy in the city when it comes to that genre of music, and I like that. Redlinkz, same. So look out for the singles, look out for the music. Tell the people where they could find you guys, social media and them something, if they want to buy a rhythm or buy some lyrics.
Easy. So you can find me any social media, Redlinkz with a Z. And on SoundCloud, you'll find. Oh, and just reminder that CD that's coming out. It's a straight hip hop CD. I know you guys are hip hop podcast, so more on the hip hop people them to come check it out. It's a hip hop mix with a whole bunch of dancehall remix. That's how I do my thing. I don't really wanna make a regular CD like anybody else. You know, gotta do your own thing and do your own song. So look out for that.
Where are you gonna find it?
You'll find it on SoundCloud. That's actually a third in the series. So if you want to hear, you know, my hip hop mixes with the dancehall, and I'm talking like Ludacris songs and 50 Cent, and you know, you get some new dancehall artists on those beats. So that's how I do the mixes. Check them out. It's called Sunsplash. SoundCloud. I have videos on YouTube. The Tristan 5-Star also has we also did a video for that, so that's also on YouTube. Put it on me. All over. Redlinkz, you'll find me, man.
All right, on Instagram at builder_di_dan. Look out for new music. As I say, it's a hip hop podcast, but I'm a dancehall artist, but I don't really go on dancehall beats.
Definitely not.
I'll go on anything. I'll go on one drop, hip hop, anything. So I'm saying, so listen out. Check out my last video of many on YouTube. BobDaBuilda featuring Doridan.
And if you don't see me, you'll definitely hear him with that.
When I hear the finish it,
Finas, where they find you?
Follow me, MC DJ Finn. Follow Gold Era Music. Go to the website, golderamusic.com. Get all your vinyl and free downloads and them something there, isn't it?
Yeah. All kind of albums and merch on there. And yours truly, Slang Hugh. Find it, Slang Hugh everywhere. Every FB, IG, ID, all kind of DG and C. This is the Lab Chronicles episode, we said 12?
Yep.
Episode 12 is in the chamber. Appreciate y'all listening. And we out.